Good campsite last night. We enjoyed the campsite. We was able to go into the games room and sit there talking and eat our tea. And now we're hoping if we walk far enough, we'll get onto the coast and maybe we can have brunch there and finally escape the Peddars Way. Hopefully for something a bit more entertaining with the Norfolk Coastal Path. Right, no more talking, a bit more filming and get on with the ambling and stop the rambling. See you later. The old still. Ooh. Well, this tells you something. When I'm feeling the urge to film because I see a hill and I think it rises to about 60 meters. So the excitement. Another stone. And I, being here, have been part of all this course. And thrown like sun on water, have entered into all around me. I think that's safe and become part of the landscape. Yep, we're on Beach Road. As it says there, 1 mile. I think nearly every trail I do, there's always a golf course. As you can see, just got to the end of the Peddars Way. 46 miles of quite a straight road or track, trail and road I would say, and yeah, on the first steps of the Norfolk Coast Path. We have to walk for a couple of miles this way, have a cup of tea, turn around and then walk back again. Just where they started. It's a bit strange how the two have been put together, but there you have it. You can see it on the map. Right, I need to concentrate. I need that cup of tea. Here we go. Start of the Norfolk Coast Path. To get to completion, we're going essentially to Suffolk. So the borderline between Norfolk and Suffolk. as it says there, 85 3/4 miles. So tonight we're stopping at Mill Farm Camping, and I've kind of shown you around. A few fields back is where the horses are, and people stay here with the horses and go riding on the beach. Of course, we're not doing that. I don't need the stables that are behind me. We're on a separate piece of land just for tents, and yeah, I'll show you. But I also might have a look round tomorrow night as well in the daylight, because we are staying here tonight. $16.24. Good morning, folks, and as you can see, the weather's not so great. It's quite overcast, and we were just talking before, it almost feels like mid-October rather than mid-August. Hey ho. Yesterday did 17 miles, bit of a light day, possibly because we got tempted by a pub nearby, and then we actually caught the bus to where we were camping, and then caught the bus back because we're stopping at the campsite I showed you last night for 2 nights. And the other thing I've not mentioned so far, you may have noticed I've just got a day pack on, and that's because I'm using a baggage transfer company. But for now, heading to Wales next to the sea and 17 miles again. So, relatively easy day, other than the miserable weather. The other thing is, on the Norfolk Coast Path, and I wouldn't mind this morning, we've probably come in about 1-2 miles inland. So, yeah, it's going to be inland for a while, and then hopefully back to the coast. Right, no more talking, Nigel. Need to get ambling. See you later. So here's something to look out for. We could see the sign pointing the way we just come from, but initially we couldn't see where we were going. But yeah, if you get really close and fight the brambles, I can just about see it. So as you saw, 9:30 and we're in Brancaster, We're now just heading back to the coast, so probably be there in about 5 minutes or so. We've been on the trail for a couple of hours. So as you can see, kind of back on the coastal part now. Love how that old beat up fishing boat's got 2 solar panels on it. And then you got the brand new one with no solar panels. Backpackers Hostel and Camping. Not that we're going there, but always good to know. So this is where we're coming to next. I'm not sure we're going to be around for the village fete, but it's a great picture. Ooh. And here we have a note that somebody's sent or pasted. We stopped here for lunch while walking the coastal path. Thank you for such a lovely, welcome, friendly place. We are very grateful. From 7 elderly Manchester walkers. Thanks, Rick. So this is now called Orchid Valley. Oh wow, never seen that before. Wells is my favourite place ever. Thank you for helping to keep it safe. So all the facilities you need, washing up shed, and down here we have showers and toilets, like this little plaque here. Yeah, very much a farm. It's where horses seem to go on holiday. Bring your horse for a holiday on the beach. So this is where the non-horsey people go, which obviously includes myself. Great mobile reception. Yep, and this is where we are. £12 per night per person. So today, 27 kilometres, and of course it was very flat. Can't imagine there'd be many feet of ascent. And you really felt like you was near the coastal path now. We did have to go inland a couple of times, but very quickly back out on the coast. As you saw, we ended in Wells-on-Sea. Sorry, I just remembered, it's Wells-next-the-Sea. And tomorrow we're starting from here and heading over to Sheringham. And it's about the same distance, 27 kilometres. Looking forward to that. Shows you around the campsite. Like I say, I've never stopped in anything like this before, sharing with the horses. But obviously everyone deserves a holiday.